What is going on, guys? It is your boy TheVinnyD, and today I am bringing you a little bit different of an episode. Recently, some of you may know that my cross country season has ended, thus also my cross country career has ended. So I kind of just wanted to put together a bunch of pictures from the 4 years, and then just kind of like talk about them or whatever. So there's pictures all the way from freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and senior year, and I might talk about a little bit of them. Might say more than about some than others, but here in this very first one you can just see this pretty much was the size of our team. I think minus one person. We only had about 6 guys on the team. I was the only freshman, and yeah, it was kind of a small team. We weren't really the best, but we had fun with it. We did what we did. Yeah, now in this next picture, before every race we would always get together and we would do like a kind of like a pre-race chant. It was just something we always did, and it's kind of funny looking at this picture and just seeing how small that little circle is and how small that group is, because nobody would really be able to fit in the middle of that. And this year I would always be in the middle of the group, so I think it's just funny that how big the team's gotten. And this next picture, this was actually post that picture. This was like after the race, and I it was a very, very muddy course. It had rained a lot. There was a lot of mud all over the place, and this is kind of what had happened because of that. We all just got really muddy, and it was really fun. It was a good fun first race. Yeah, I think this picture was from my second meet, and it's weird looking at it because I look so different, and I look so young, and it's weird, and I look like I'm in a lot of pain. So I probably wasn't a great race. Yeah, with this picture you can definitely tell this was probably earlier that race. I probably should have placed them differently because I still have a smile on my face, so it's definitely the beginning of the race. Yeah, this next one I don't really know when in the race this was. Whenever I saw a camera, I was kind of posed, and you can really tell with the next two pictures that that's what I always did, and it was always fun. Yeah, and this is the last picture from my freshman year. If you know me, I'm always like goofy, so I always kind of that's why there's that pose behind it. But I won the Baron Award, which I don't know. I don't think it's really that big of a deal, but my mom thought it was. And then I also got a my first varsity letter because I was on the varsity cross country team and not the JV team. Yeah, this next one, this is the first picture from the team sophomore year, and you might be a little confused on why I'm standing second in line if I'm just a sophomore. Well, this was the first year of what I like to call my captain dynasty. So we had the senior captain, and then myself, and then the junior runners. And yeah, so sophomore year was definitely a fun year. I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, so right here, most teams during cross country races, they only have one tent, but we were so very lucky to have someone who would come up before every race, before we even got there, set up like 2 or 3 tents, and we would have a nice little place to relax before and after the race, and it was awesome, and I can't be more thankful for having that. Yeah, so this is about how big the team was my sophomore year. We were definitely bigger than freshman year, but we still weren't as big as we have gotten. Or actually, it might have been as big as we were. I don't know. We still had a pretty big team, and it was very nice. This next picture, this is kind of really special to me because this is one of like the first like I guess moments, not really moments, but like really close moments that myself and my coach had, and my coach has been really influential throughout my high school career, and just having that picture with him really is really touching to me, and I really strive to be everything he is. All right, and this next one, I always had this towel with me, and it was just like a Gatorade towel, and I actually got it from Serena Williams. So, I mean, believe me if you want to, but yeah, I got that towel from Serena Williams, so it always had a special place in my heart. And here's a picture from one of my first races that season. You can tell, I can even tell myself I'm starting to get a little bit bigger, but I still look very different. Yeah, and this one, I don't know if you can tell, but around my ankles I have ankle braces on, and I've always had really bad ankles and knees. Well, ankles and then knees throughout my sports career, so it wasn't easy to run, but I made do. Now this picture shows the duo. Me and Jake, we would always run together during races, and we would always work hard together to try and push each other, and that's kind of what we did, and it worked out for the most part. But fun fact later comes in with him later on. I take a little bit of pride in this next one. This is towards the end of a race. Me and this guy were trying to outsprint each other to try and beat each other, and I've always taken pride in the fact that I've never been outsprinted in a race. But that kind of changed when senior year came around with the league meet. Now we are out of sophomore year and into junior year. In this picture right away, you can see me and Cameron standing there. We were the captain duo. That was probably the best one. You can also tell in this next picture, me and him, we were the captains, and we worked really well together. And even in this third picture, we were always communicating. A fun year, probably my favorite year of cross country, without a doubt. Now, also for those of you who don't know, I used to play football, and my mom was really beat up when I stopped playing football. So occasionally during a race, I would always get down like a 3 point stance to just to kind of give her a little bone, throw her a bone, get her a nice photo op, and plus my tricep looks really good in that picture. So it's whatever. I work out, not really, but whatever. Now these next two pictures are hilarious because me and Cameron always loved them. We always loved my face in them, and it's just the end of the race, me trying to outsprint somebody, and that is a pain face. That is me trying to get some right there. And my arm looks great in the second picture once again. Yeah, this one's after a race, always having to look good. But this next one is what I was talking about earlier, how nobody could get in the middle of the circle, but I would always be in the middle with the flag, leading everybody in the pre-race chant. It was awesome. And this one's another special picture to me. Me and my coach before I think it was districts race, some big race. We were just talking, and he was really coaching me up, really motivating me. Now this is a really badass picture. This was the cross country team. We were just standing there, and Miss Walker, our principal, was sitting there with the camera, and she's like, "Hey guys, pose." So we posed, and she snapped a pic, and it was sweet. And this next one, this is me and Jake working together again, running the race, trying to push each other, get each other some better times, really make it through the race. And this one, it looks like I'm leading the pack, but trust me, I am not. This is actually towards the back. Maybe I'm leading the back half, but this one is pain face, and pain face sucks. Now this next one, this is me and two of my friends, Cameron and my friend AJ, standing before one of our races, and this is the right before I went and won my very first medal right here. Bang! Look at that, first medal I ever won, first and only one. I am so proud I won that. It is hanging in my car. And here we go. We've got the beginning of senior year. You can see me talking to Jake there. We were the captain duo my senior year, and there we go again. Senior captain, junior captain, the rest of the seniors. And then this is me and Jake working together to fill up the water buckets for the fundraiser we do to raise money. And here I'm sprinting at the end of a race. Pain face is real. I dropped after this. I'm sure many of you guys can remember the league video. We were a top tier team really trying to win meets, and our coach had put a lot on me to try and do well that race, and I didn't do well at all. I think I came in 7th on the team. I just had a terrible race, but somehow we ended up winning, and I can't be more surprised that we won that race. This next one I really like because, I was always out with the flag, always running out with the flag, really getting the team motivated, and I think it's just a really good picture, really shows the flag well. And again, senior year, pre-race chant, getting right in the middle. It was always real fun. And there we are, just kind of hanging around before we get ready to run, and it was awesome. It was dope. And just to let you guys know what the pre-race chant was, because this is a really good picture to explain it on, it was, it's us versus them. They're not going to give us victory. We're going to have to take it. Who are we? Amelia, what are we going to do? Win, and if we can't win, what are we going to do? Die trying. Here I am walking back from a race, and I was in so much pain, and I had to get a chip off my shoe, so I just kind of had my shoe in my hand, and I'm just walking towards my mom. She just kind of like snapped a picture of me just walking. You can see how much pain I'm in. And here are the two pictures from the league meet. There you see two people just ahead of me. If I could have got up to them, I'm pretty sure we would have won, and I had just collapsed. And luckily, I had a pretty close friend. Their mom was talking to me after the race, telling me that I did good, and it was really comforting to have her there to say that. And this is just a picture with me and my banner. All the seniors for sports gets banners, and I decided to be a little cocky and put my hands out like that. And lastly, but certainly not least, this is a picture from the Turkey Bowl. It is a student versus faculty football game. Students have never won, and this was the first year that we won, and that is me and my coach talking after the game. We were actually about to go coach the senior Powder Puff girls to try and coach them to victory. Unfortunately, we lost in the finals against the juniors, but it's no big deal. We had fun, and hopefully, within the next coming years, I'll be teaching with him, coaching with him, and then hopefully taking over the cross-country program from him, but who knows, only time will tell. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you give it a like. Also subscribe if you haven't already. This has been your boy, TheVinnyD. Peace.